Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Hey guys, I'm the Wise One. In this video, we're going to watch the best moments of the first game between JDG and KT Rolster for the World's 2023 quarterfinals. Let's get started.
And at the end of the wall,
he is on the gromp right now. Looks like Kanavi's not really looking for it. 369 trying to bait him in, and it's going to work. The Dominus comes out. There's the crash down. And Cuz is going to turn up. He flashes forward. Can they get it? No, they can't. First blood picked up by JDG. Immediately answered, though, by KT. And now the junglers are battling it out. But I think two tanks probably...
For the Dragonair, we do know post-6, this lane becomes a whole less fun for the Orianna.
Certainly does. Let's see. Kanavi's just walking in. He'll steal that away because Shattering Strike is pretty broken in that moment. I have a feeling I know who's favored as far as the smite, but let's see whether the fight does actually happen. BDD over the wall. Backflip landing as now Keen will turn up. Knight in a bit of trouble as there's the ult forward from BDD. He's into the Shroud now. Can they actually get this one to work? Kanavi gets himself out. Perfect execution, shuts him down. And the Dominus is still going to be there. Keen is very low, and Knight is there to support the Crocodile. The flash forward. 369's gigantic. And BDD just has to get over that wall.
The big thing here as well, missing.
You burnt everything. Now Kanavi trying to match for Cuz in this top side.
Yeah, Keen going aggressive once again. There's the Dominus, and Kanavi's going to turn up. Let's see how this fight is going to work. Great ult comes through from Cuz, and now Keen's trying to survive. It's not going to work out. Whoa! It doesn't work. We've seen this before.
Able to play around this Renekton. Might have a fight here towards the bottom half of the map. Aiming.
Yeah, there's the knock up onto aiming. He's trying to get out. Does use everything, but does manage to escape. Lands there to help out as Cuz getting down here as well. Moonlight Vigil, decent amount of damage, but he can't really get in there. Decent Arctic Assault, but now the knock up comes through, and this Sejuani's in a bit of trouble. Teleport to come forward, though the Glacial Prison connects, and now it's BDD's gone on a rampage. Aiming grabs a kill onto Kanavi. Ruler's still up, though, still doing a fair bit.
The better of it. This is the second Drake, not setting up any soul point as Keen TPs to our top side.
He needs to leave fairly quick because there's a lot of members of JDG up here, although it looks like with Cuz kind of against the top tower. Like, KT have done their homework against JDG and are punishing them for what JDG traditionally do.
And it's also the way that KT dispatched of Gen G for the entirety of summer.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same type of style as the Fog being toggled there. Are they going to try and make a play?
Yeah, in goes Cuz. 369's pretty tanky, but Permafrost has stacked up. They get the teleport out, and KT say, no, not biting off more than that, and they will take the Summoner Spell.
Still a big win, particularly because the 103 aiming.
This is a bit of a problem. Aiming's going to flash, but they have their eyes set on Lehens, and Ruler will be able to take him down comfortably. It should be this turret falling as well, and this teleport's going to work out. Cuz moving his way forward as well. Keen, Counter-Strike has been primed, and the Glacial Prison is going to land on a missing, but he's going to be out of battle.
Just yet.
They do manage to get the turret here, but JDG, they formed the Phalanx again. They just need the horse to just wander away in there. As KT, 4 members here already set up. You can see BDD lurking in the sidelines. 369 goes in, aiming, trying to escape from the Crocodile. He'll get away, but hence he may not be so lucky. Knight in trouble as well, though, as he flashes away. BDD trying to get into the Moonlight Vigil, flies forward, and Amy's gonna lock down the first kill. Rule is dead as well as BDD. Perfect execution, and KT will tear JDG apart. Is this really?
369 goes in on aiming, but it's the Lulu that I think is the...
Right, let's just go and take Dragon. As long as we can keep the 4v4, or at least 3v3 in mid in our favor.
The initial burst that might come through from JDG.
That's...
Well, they're bearing down on this very, very injured angle. KT have already started off the Baron, though. It's down to 50% health. Missing has no idea. Kanavi's going to move forward. The teleport's going to come in. Can Cuz manage to lock this down? He just walks in. But this time, Cuz gets the smite. The Magnet Storm comes through as well, but KT are just standing their ground. Kanavi ripped to shreds. BDD grabs one. And 369 JDG are just running for the hills. BDD's flashing forward. Knight, 5-point strike after 5-point strike, and the Shuriken is going to land. BDD grabs a double, and KT get the Baron and the kills.
KT are smurfing on JDG in this game, slowing down the pace, keeping control of the map, and picking up the Baron in the face of Kanavi. They may actually look to end it here.
I feel nothing. This is nothing happening as they push on forward.
Yeah, basically gonna die. Ruler, the last man standing. There is 5 seconds left on Kanavi, but I don't know whether it's going to be enough. The teleports are coming in. KT gonna take down the first inhibitor of the game. And they're looking for Nexus turrets now. Kanavi thrown around like a ragdoll. Good double knockup, but the follow-up's not there from missing, and Ruler is executed. executed. That's going to be that. KT, off the back of an exemplary performance, will take game number 1 over JDG.
I'm the Wise One, and welcome to the second game between JDG and KT Rolster for the World's 2023 quarterfinals. Let's watch the best moments of this awesome game.
Find those moments.
They don't know.
He's managed to sneak in. Cuz now looking for that opportunity. Knight, can he actually find it? Shape Splitter comes through to confuse them, but they will not be confused this time. First blood goes to Cuz, and KT are on the board.
Going over, KT, they are still moving up though.
Level 5 for Lehens doesn't have that hostile takeover as now they're looking for the fight. Grand Entrance is going to connect. There's the Pop Blossom onto Cuz. They know exactly who they want. Bailout not going to connect.
Flash.
And aiming has to flash to get out. Lehens going to do the same thing. The Zap is going to be blocked by the Renata side. JDG just wasting a lot of his time here. Kanavi moving in as well.
Knight's on the way.
Yeah, there is the handshake, but it doesn't actually stop it. Teleports to come in. Lehens is trying to bail himself out, but it does not work. And now Knight's looking for the opportunity. Cease and desist onto BDD, and he gets picked up by the Pop Blossom. Has to flash. Moonlight Vigil is going to miss. And Aiming cannot find it. BDD is now running for the hills. He needs a dissonance if he wants to get out of this one. Dodges this.
KT start this up, trying to equalize the Dragon score.
Should mean with the man advantage that KT have. Oh, never mind. Missing is still just diving into the back of this pit.
It is.
Ballbreaker is being charged. There it is. Oh, the secure does come through from Lehens. Missing, not going to quite find the engage he was looking for, though. Cuz going very, very low. It's a Hex Soul. This is going to be a big one, but the fight is still going. Keen turns up. Missing's trying to get out with the Grand Entrance. Keen, can he find an angle?
He's
The
out.
answer is no. And Missing just traipses his way out of that one.
And the entire time.
Tech Rift, both for like champions like Aatrox and Nico and the Renekton, can be a really big boon as KT are looking to contest.
Yeah, it's a 5-man unit here from KT. Lehens looking for the avenue, doesn't get it with the handshake as they're giving up on
Nice.
Shane. Finds 4 into the back line and now Missing. He's going to layer that CC. Aiming lands some damage, but it's not going to save this massacre from JDG. BDD's going to flash, but 369 is still looking for more, and JDG win another team fight.
Knight says, BDD, you had your moment in the last game. Might have a bit of a moment now as Kanavi.
Yeah, Kanavi going to go back in.
no
and
way!
the wall goes
No
through.
way!
Of course he's flashing in. That used to be the ruler position. This time he's taking names.
And it's JDG taking down KT. They get the Rift Herald. They get the fight. They get the mid lane tower. JDG have come alive in game 2.
And it's Knight that...
Going to go over to JDG here. Kanavi getting some free time with it.
And something we haven't already
Those lads, push in mid, set up your vision on whatever side of the map you want to start taking these towers. They got
take that.
Unlocking
If you're JDG
Hex Flash.
nonetheless. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point.
Got to make sure you
She'll be quickly working up towards that rapid fire cannon. Ruler is poised to take over this game, and nice, trying to see if he can take over against BDD.
Yeah, another shockwave to come through here from BDD as Pop Blossom comes down. BDD might just be okay with it. Super Mega Death Rocket will be avoided, and now the Clockwork wind up. Can he find the attack? There it is, and 369, he wants to get this kill over to Ruler. He's running as fast as his little legs can carry him, but it's Kanavi that is going to end up taking his move to a Calibrum for some extra range, and now KT, they're in a choke point. The charm's too massive from the quickness, as BDD is not going to get bailed out of this one. 369 locks down the first kill, and they are just running them over. Keen is trying to be a blender, but he's just getting blended. Cuz gets out of there, but that is 4 for JDG, and they look unstoppable.
From JDG is the second time now where KT, they try to get that position, but with having control of the map, which we expected to see from JDG coming into the series today, having control over the lanes, playing around this sick, pick yourself apart, and KT are trying their damnedest to get resources onto Amy, and as he's going to clear out this top wave tower, but it means that you're going to lose almost everything here on the bottom half of the map.
Yeah, they are just going to be able to take down this inner turret. Inner in the mid lane also falling as Aiming versus 369. Don't like your chances, Aiming, and he's just going to be put in the
Doesn't
ground.
even flash. He's like, nope.
Yeah, no, I think he knew it. As these inhibitor turrets are going to follow suit. Keen looking for some sort of opportunity to keep himself alive, but he's just getting torn apart. Kanavi, once again, just queuing forward. He is not afraid of anything. Shockwave going to be avoided. Pop Blossom onto 3. And I think this one's done and dusted. An instant triple kill here for Ruler, and he will still keep himself alive. These inhibitors go down. They've got powered up minions. And I think in 26 minutes, JDG will fight back, and they'll fight back hard. It's a best of 3, boys.
What a performance from JDG in game number 2.
I'm the wise one, and in this video, we're going to take a look at the best moments of the third game between JDG and KT Rolster for the World's 2023 quarterfinals. Let's get started.
KT have over the last time is with both summoners being available for a ruler as well as missing, there's just no shot you're having. Is hiding in the shadows though.
Yeah, Cuz looking for that opportunity. Well done, it comes down. There's the Magnus Storm. Last blood goes to Keen though. Empress Divide going to be used for the disengage, and they'll take a plate along with it.
Where'd he go?
For no money picked up from that Rift Herald. So 2 plates, I guess.
Cloud?
And it's going to be Earth, Wind, and Fire, boys. This is, we can group tonight, guaranteed. Cuz is just going to get caught out. The Magnus Storm is going to be used, but more of just a celebration of the circles. And JDG, they'll grab a red buff as well.
Immediately going, and now Keen. What's happening here?
Yeah, I don't know how we got to this point, but it's not exactly great news. 369 really feeling good about how this one's working. Okay. Yeah, Keen doesn't have a lot of options, and now Counter-Strike is on cooldown as well. In comes BDD though. Keen, can he actually get the kill? There it is for 369. Empress Divide is going to pick that one up, but BDD had to invest his flash, and it's a 1-for-1 in the end.
That was pixels away
from Amy.
It's a counterpunch because on the top side of the map, JDG are picking up the Herald.
That's the problem.
Damage down there. Looks like Knight will be able to pick it up. And BDD doesn't hit
the Empress Divide. Opposite sides of the rift, though, for both of these teams. KT still looking to try and get out of here. The Q doesn't land. The Infernal Chains don't work either. Empress Divide comes in, but the quickness is too good. BDD trying to escape, but he won't get out. But it's Ruler that manages to take him down, and now Cuz is on the run. Kanavi is looking for him. It's a double for the Sivir, and they are not done yet. In they go once again. The Crashdown tries to get Cuz out, but is Keen going to survive? He is. Still, KT are done with this fight. Colossal.
Have a look when we get into this replay as to how it actually sets off, because
early enough. And, you know, this is not taking into account that this is JDG Ruler.
Yeah, Hook is going to connect there. Ruler going to be taken down underneath his outer turret mid lane. There it is, the Ruler position. It worked out the last game.
He can have the on BDD. It means he doesn't get the separation. BDD's pushed out, and BDD is going down again.
Well, Hens is going to get taken out in this one. Aiming trying to offer some damage back, but they are some tanky members of JDG. Now Cuz, 1 versus 3, but does have BDD waiting in the wings. The Magnet Storm comes through. BDD trying to get the autos across, is now aiming, is going to join the fight. BDD still at full health, swoops in, picks up, missing, but he's going to dash out of there immediately. Rule is trying to pop up, but he can't actually get to this fight because Kanavi's already dead. Keen looking for an opportunity.
KT, so if KT overinvests, JDG just goes to Baron, takes that. There is enough vision though when we see Cuz and Lahan's looking as Keen is in a flank.
Yeah, huge flank position. There's the Magnus Storm. We'll see whether Jackson can get in here because Missing has found everyone. 2-man Empress Divide comes in aiming, is starting to free hit, but it's a double kill for Ruler. The Sivir is ripping them to shreds, and Keen was too late to this one. BDD did manage to grab one there, but they'll still grab the triple kill, and they'll grab the soul. BDD
we're going to be on the map to contest this, but it does give an opportunity now for 369 to say, hey, we're going to play it slow, maybe play for Keen actually.
Yeah, it does get slowed down by the dissonance there. Shockwave is going to pick up Keen. Counter-Strike comes in, but it's not going to be enough. In the meantime, another fight is going to break out. It's 3 versus 4, and JDG are doing all right. Kanavi goes golden for now. Knight takes down BDD, and it's on aiming. If KT are going to make this one work, it has to be him, but he's dead already. And there's the shutdown to come through. Cuz the last man standing, and JDG, I think they've just gone to match point.
They find their one opportunity for the pick, and immediately they turn for the rest. JDG are hungry. They want to keep pushing forward.
There is a reason why you don't try and match JDG with teamfight to teamfight comp. It's because of plays like that. They invest 2 people to the top side of the map, get a free kill on Keen, and then somehow win the fight on the other end as well.
And it wasn't like they were massively ahead. They are now, and they're going to take down a Nexus as well as JDG. They are 1 step away from
the fourth game between JDG and KT Rolster for the World's 2023 quarterfinals. Let's get started.
Ward is in the brush there for KT, is missing, moves on up. I believe it was Cuz that secured it. Going to be able to take that one away from Kanavi. Already a leg up, but they're looking for more. Vaultbreaker connects once again. The flash forward from Lehens, but Kanavi's able to get over the wall with his own. And now the grand entrance comes forward. They know that Lehens is vulnerable. Ruler is looking for it. Kanavi finds it first. Blood goes to Ruler. And BDD finds a scatter onto 3. Kanavi goes down and now Ruler is running. Cuz he's going to push him away and Knight not going to be able to get in on
Going in hard on Kanavi. This from Lahens, though, a little bit over eager. I think if the rotation is already there, as BDD is in trouble.
Yeah, meanwhile, in live, you can see BDD struggling here. The dissonance connects. There's the slow and the punch to the ground from Kanavi. Locks down the kill on the Syndra without flash. Secure this first round.
The one upside is that with Kanavi showing a mid-wave, Keen actually gets to fix his wave state. We'll see if you're just going to give this one up.
Yeah.
And not able to find anything on the cross map either. Might get a teleport out of
Going to avoid the lane completely. Heads towards that bottom side. Ruler was pushing that one in. Teleport used bottom means that KT fighting around here could be a little bit dangerous. There's the flash forward from Cuz, though. They're looking for their target. Polymorph comes in, the exhaust lands onto 369. Aiming is looking for that kill. Takes so long to kill him. They're 1-for-1 so far, but there's the flash forward. They lock that one down. The unleashed power onto Kanavi gets his flash. And he looks to escape. KT still doesn't have his flash available.
He's got to be dead.
Oh no, Missing is going to show himself. BDD tries to scatter to get him out of the way, and he's not going to avoid this one. He's just going to get taken down. Didn't have a stopwatch, and even if he did, he would have just been dead. And now it is going to be
towards this Orianna, who's a little bit vulnerable, especially after KT take this mid lane tower.
So one KT falling down does skew it in favor of JDG.
Oh, nice. You're being so disrespectful.
Well, no, because they have TP and Knight still has Crown. So, the TP!
Okay, in they come. Keen looks for it. It's 369 that they go for first. Scatter of the week does come through, and there's a cease and desist. Gameplay button comes in, and that is 2 for free for KT.
It's a 2v5! Well, JDG were like, we can take this, and that is coming back to bite them. KT pounce immediately, and they'll move to mid to defend the tower.
Keen, I'm like, where are you going? He's going to get tagged.
You're going to connect. Their killer instinct comes in. Ruler wants it.
The rift, I love this. Let's go.
That's my Camtech rift.
They do manage to take the outer turret in the mid lane. Definitely good news. A lot of things really opening.
Oh, aiming.
Kanavi. Oh dear. Another Feather Storm put straight on cooldown. There's the kick, goes through Lahens. It's nicely done there. As Keen dives in, Kanavi might be out of position. He should have a safeguard relatively soon.
BDD.
And now the scatter of the week not going to work out here. There's a flash from Cuz, and he picks it up. The Mega Cone to disperse the players. And now Cuz could be on the wrong side of this. Missing, lurking. Lahens finds him. And a grand entrance comes in. I mean, we're not going to be engaging on this one. Just buttons. Ruler is killing a ward. Cuz is still here. Of course, finds a Vault Breaker onto Missing, not the target. Cease and desist actually going to be invested here. He's dead. There's the leap strike. Keen's going to lock it down. I thought I'd never see the day. The Missing's over.
He's not going to take the risk, but this is feeling like a type of messy game where KT continuously gets to keep the pressure.
These control wards, these Mega Scryer's Blooms working out nicely is Missing once again. Going to be discovered. Cease and desist comes in, and KT are bearing down on them. There's the Vault Breaker, and Cuz just does it himself.
And Missing goes from not dying.
KT, Xayah starting to lean in towards his top side. Lahens covering for Kanavi coming over the wall. BDD killing nice.
There it is. Oh, the gameplay button. It's not going to be quite enough. Didn't quite calculate it. And Knight, now he just teleported back, so he's going to have to go back home again unless he can get some of his health from these big old honey fruits.
But it does mean that the attempt from JDG to overload, actually pick himself up, he gets the inner. That's so much gold.
KT is looking like game number 1 again. Controlling the map, dictating the pace of these fights, and again, aiming at Lahens, having control of it, means that Ruler just isn't that big of a threat. And now Cuz, he wants more chaos.
Yeah, there it is once again. The cease and desist comes through. The flash comes out from Kanavi. Doesn't want to get himself in trouble. Teleport to come forward from Keen. He really wants to join this. And they might be thinking that it's Baron time, but in goes the quickness from Missing. Great knockoff, but there is so much damage on KT. He's not going to be doing that one again anytime soon. And JDG, oh, they're going to get stunned. There's a flash over from Keen. Looking for even more with his counter strike, and 369 will be pounded. And it looks, KT get another.
It looks like JDG are going to take it
for everything. KT want to push us there, and Baron is in their sights.
Knight
on his way. Ruler are all that's left.
Well, Ruler wants to try the shockwave. The shockwave is massive on the BDD. Lahens goes down as well, and now the killer instinct comes forward. Aiming is looking for it, but Ruler says not today, buddy. And they're even able to catch out Keen, who's looking for Kanavi. It was so good until it was just so bad for KT.
I got excited. I'm so sorry. Of a different description to set up a play that might have just taken this game.
This could be up to 3,000 as this inner turret is going to be taken down. There was a lot of standing gold on this map, and you can see Cuz and BDD are in the top lane.
Yeah,
they're going to be able to
inhib
take
for
this inner turret, but the inhib should just be taken down here by JDG. If 4-man strong, still looking to press forward, and
Cuz is
369
getting
might be able to
cancelled.
stop the backs.
KT, do they find a roaming Gragas?
Well, he's looking for the back. It's empowered, but there it is, the Everfrost to try and keep him alive. But I have a feeling that even with his Zhonya's, he is still going to die. That is, yeah, that's...
JDG are on the way.
Yeah, they are. They're looking to try and help him out, but that's not going to work out. 4-3-6.
Have a lack of control. We'll see if they want to try and go for this nonetheless.
Look how little was used, though. It's only the ult from BDD.
Yeah,
And he
big
wants Ruler.
teleport flank. I don't know about this one. It could be dangerous immediately. He is going to go into stasis, but the shockwave was put down. The Void Secret Ruler finds it. Kanavi finishes it off. The Featherstorm is going to be used. Aiming is the last hope here for KT. And the cease and assist goes down onto Ruler. KT is still trying to find it, though. Keen gets one back onto the jungler. But into the back line was Cuz, and he is going to be taken down right there. And as it sits, it's 2 for 2 of the LPL first seed here. They are bearing down on KT now.
And it's so remarkable how oppressive JDG feel, because the goal is even as Cuz.
There's the knock-up. Do manage to get him over the wall there to relative safety. We've got fights happening all over the place. As Knight is fighting Keen, he manages to get the shockwave. He goes golden. Can he survive? Are the rest of JDG going to get here? There's the quickness used by Missing, and now it's Keen that could be in trouble, but he does have the counter-strike. There's the Unleashed Paradise 369 that pays for Knight's sins. And Missing might be getting the same treatment.
Oh, he's going deep!
That is so incredibly deep. The Cuz is the one that pays the price. At 1 for 1, it's
He
fine.
got Megacore!
Committed, and now JDG, they're going to start off. The Baron is going down extraordinarily quickly. Ruler has so many items. Keen has teleported in. Can they find a team fight, though, is the question. The Baron is out of it. And Keen, he goes golden, but it's going to be so hard to survive this. Counter-strike or no, Shockwave is a bit of a hula hoop, but Ruler is still going to say goodnight to Keen. There's the shutdown onto him. They take a blue buff. It is a dangerous tool in his hands, absolutely, for everyone. Ruler! He just looks for hands, aiming. Gonna get the wild growth. Missing goes forward, and he's the one that might be taken down here as Aiming's moving forward. Ruler gets exhausted, but he's still gonna convince Aiming to exit the fight, and now Cuz is too far in. He tries to queue away, and somehow it just works out for the JDG 80 carry. They'll take the inner turret, and I don't think they're done there.
How the hell are JDG still up and swinging? Now Kanavi wants to go, still has the kick. Tower will fall.
30 seconds on Cuz. KT are going to try and hold on, but I don't know if they can.
Mid lane inhib is going to go down. They do have one siege minion available. They're going to have to wait for some waves, though, as they're getting to work on this bottom lane inhibitor. Keen Counter-Strike now on cooldown just for a little bit, but we're pretty late into this game.
15 seconds on Cuz.
Yeah, BDD, can he actually execute someone? Scatter goes wide, in goes Keen. Looks for the opportunity onto Missing, but he's so slippery, and now the Nexus is exposed. JDG a few auto attacks away from the semi-finals as the kick comes in. Aiming tries to stand his ground, but the Nexus is being fired. It's a roll!